Hello, folks. I'm Detroit Miracle. Yes, and indeed. Right now, I am here to review the trailer for the 2002 movie called Blade 2. This is the sequel to the original Blade 1. This particular film takes off where part 1 ended at. Apparently, Blade, played by Wesley Snipes, is on the hunt for Whistler, who was kidnapped by the vampires. He was presumed dead at the end of Blade 1, but somehow they turned him and he was still alive, and they've been keeping him alive since then. So Blade tracks Whistler to Europe. I believe the first film took place in Los Angeles, but the sequel, of course, follows Blade's search for Whistler and other vampires in Europe. That's how Blade does it. He usually tracks vampire covens and hives all over the world, and then he hunts them down. So this particular film, at the start, he's shown on his usual kill craze rampage as he hunts and kills vampires, and they run from him. We know the vampires are the undead. They are terrors, but they act like they're completely terrorized by Blade. And it's because he's a daywalker. He's a vampire that has all of their strengths and none of their weaknesses, and he can walk around in broad daylight. So in this particular movie, of course, Blade is hunting a new breed of vampire. They're called Reapers or Reaper vampires. They're mixed with like zombie stuff with vampire stuff, and they're harder to kill than usual regular vampires are, of course. And the vampire nation, under the head of a European nobleman vampire, wants Blade to hunt down the Reapers for them, because they are specifically targeting vampires. And then after the vampires are done, of course, they're going to turn on humans. So Blade agrees to team with the vampire elite, which are, of course, the Blood Pack, in which was trained to hunt him down original, but they teamed up. They're teaming with Blade, of course, to stop the Reapers, of course, but they have an ulterior motive behind it. They want to get rid of Blade still, just the same as they want to get rid of the Reapers. Okay, so now I'm going to sit down and review this trailer for a film I've already seen years ago. But I've never seen a trailer for this film until recently, of course. So I'm going to sit down and get ready, or ready or not, here it comes. Okay, now it's starting off with Blade in Europe. He's on the hunt of vampires. He's shown chasing vampires down an alleyway, and they're running from him. He's searching for Whistler. Now he found Whistler, of course, and he's telling Whistler it's time to go home, of course. Now vampires have invaded Blade's lair, and they're seen inside of Blade's hideout, of course. And now a battle begins, a sword fight where he's fighting two of them, but they're not trying to kill him, of course. Maybe they're trying to test his skill set. And they're not trying to kill him because they need him to hunt the Reapers down, of course. All right, now Blade is shown shooting some vampires now. They skipped ahead. Now they skip to the Blood Pack scene where Blade is being introduced to an elite vampire group of warriors who were originally trained to hunt him down. But Blade now must lead them against the Reapers, which are multiplying incredibly so. Like, it's hundreds of them at this particular time. It may even be thousands eventually. Okay, so Blade is talking to the leader of the Blood Pack named Reinhardt. He ended up sticking an explosive device on the back of Reinhardt's head, because Blade has to gain control over the situation, of course. All right, now Blade is seen fighting Nomad, the leader of the Reapers, briefly. Oh, now Blade and his team are now shown in a vampire club that's full of vampires. It's a party disco for vampires, of course. They are of course tracking the Reapers down in that particular disco or party haven. Okay, now the scene skips to an underground sewer where Blade and his team are tracking the Reapers, and they are now seen teaming up to destroy the Reapers who are surrounding them and converging on them. Now a lawyer is shown, and he's in front of a special table. Of course, he's planning on extrapolating Blade's DNA, bone marrow, and everything else so that they could discover the secrets to Daywalkers, because the vampires want to be Daywalkers too, like Blade. All right, folks, it ends right here. I'm not going to give any more of this away in case others out there haven't seen it. So thank you for tuning in, and let me know how you feel about this trailer.